Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Serpents, I got news for you. SEC are trying everything, absolutely everything they can to avoid submitting these particular documents. Now, and I say, if we get our way and the SEC have no choice but to hand them over, it will be game over. This thing's going to settle faster than you can log onto your account and start buying Xrp. Now, again, it's not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor. And, of course, it is one person's opinion and one person's opinion only, and you should and you must take it with a pinch of salt or a pinch of pepper, whatever you feel like. The point is, the SEC simply do not want this out. They've made it crystal clear. Now, Judge Annalisa Torres brought forward the SEC versus Ripple calendar to expedite proceedings. The SEC has made several extensions to address one key issue that continues to weaken its case against Ripple. As new developments emerge, further delays could come into play. And it seems like, it's like whatever it takes. In the latest attempt on 30 April, the regulatory board attempted to keep the emails related to its former head of corporation finance, Hinman. According to a corporate defense lawyer, James K. Phelan, the SEC has submitted a letter motion to keep Hinman's emails private from Ripple and the judge, citing the attorney-client privilege. Oh, give me a break. Whew. So bloody annoying. Its assertion that the attorney-client privilege protects internal documents related to a June 14, 2018 speech delivered by Bill Hinman to the director of the SEC's Division of Corporate Finance. These so-called privileges still hold, as these documents in whole or in part reflected communication between Director Hinman and the SEC's attorneys, thereby requesting the providing legal advice about a matter under the SEC's purview. Now, serpents. Drumroll. Terrible drumroll. Once these documents are out, because I believe the court will do the right thing and get them out and being handed over, this thing is wrapping up. Hey, 2nd of May, it's just how we're rolling at the moment. I actually genuinely believe that that's the case. It's too obvious. It's too obvious. It just simply is too obvious. But what do you guys think? I'd love to know in the comments what you guys think. Now, when I say read between the lines, I do say that, right? You've heard me say that line before. Read between the lines. Now, Buffett back bashing Bitcoin claims it doesn't produce anything. Did you know that Warren Buffett is tied up with Bank of America, and that Bank of America is tied up with Ripple, XRP? You gotta read between the lines, right? Well, what's in his best interest? That's why he talks the way he talks, right? So you gotta read between the lines. Warren Buffett ain't gonna come out and say, "Hi, I believe XRP is better than Bitcoin." That's just not how it's ever gonna happen, right? But he'll come out saying, Warren Buffett bashing Bitcoin claims it doesn't produce anything. So you gotta read between the lines, right? Okay, I cannot stress this enough. You're not gonna get a crystal clear answer shoved in front of you. That's just not gonna happen. Now the case is a game changer for crypto. This case is a game changer for crypto. There is absolutely no doubt that the repercussions of this case, whether Ripple wins, whether Ripple loses, whether the SEC wins or loses or whatever, will have a ripple effect across the entire industry. So careful what you wish for when some of you haters are like, oh, I hope they lose, because trust me, you don't want that at all. And yes, the SEC has filed a letter, you know, trying to say attorney-client privilege. And James K. Fillon does a great job on Twitter sharing this type of information. So if you don't follow him, you should follow him, right? Now, of course, we'll talk about the price of what is going on, what is happening. Now, can I just get a round of applause, right? We touched 58 cents precisely, and we've bounced straight off of it, right? When in doubt, zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. And that 58 cents was so clear. I love it. I love it. Now, how's Facebook and Meta going to, you know, handle moving into the metaverse? Honestly, look, I think it's going to be really tough for them. It's going to be really tough because people aren't happy with their service. And the decentralized world and all the other amazing projects that are out there building. Like I said, I think, you know, I mean, a couple of years ago you would have never thought, but, you know, Facebook could turn out to, you know, be like Nokia. Who has a Nokia these days? Now, there have been a lot of talks around when the case might end, what that looks like. Just within a week, the narrative has completely changed. I've told you mine. I think it's wrapping up a lot quicker than anybody is expecting. Anybody. Now, Brad Garling has suggested the crypto world is polarized. There's too much tribalism, right? There's too much. And I have to agree with him. I love how he speaks. Like, it's just elegant when he talks, right? Now, it's interesting that this article came out talking about, you know, which level can, you know, trigger a bullish revival. And, you know, in this particular article, they're talking about 77 cents and 77 cents being a good platform, you know, for things to take off again. But I think we've hit our bottom. Again, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I think 58 cents was our bottom. And we're now going to start to move up. That doesn't mean that we're going to move up and, like, you know, like we're going to go and fly above $1, like, you know, within the space of a couple of hours or a space of a couple of days. But what I mean is we could potentially now start to bounce up, retrace, and then go again. Now, in the case of CoinMarketCap and the ridiculous act that they did the other day in bashing XRP, would you have a look what this particular Twitter account has found? Digital asset buy, it just so happens former CoinMarketCap CTO Malvis Ledford is also an Ethereum Web3 developer. I guess it's just another conspiracy theory and millions of XRP holders are just all crazy. It was not done by mistake. It was not done by mistake. These type of mistakes don't happen in organizations that big. Impossible, with the legal implications that, you know, happen because of errors like this. It was not a coincidence, and it was not a mistake by a new employee. I am not buying that narrative one bit. It was done on purpose. And the whole case has been around suppressing XRP. It's all being done on purpose. Now, when we talk about the price and where we're at, and if you zoom out, everything makes sense. Everything. When in doubt, zoom out. Or when in doubt, just don't do anything, right? Just don't do anything because you could be making a big mistake if you don't choose to zoom out, right? But when you zoom out, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. So patience. If I got paid 0.000001 XRP for every time I said the word patience over the last 14 months, I'd have a lot of XRP. I'd have a lot of XRP. Patience. 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 Because it's coming our way. We're on the right side of history. And what is coming, no one will see coming just how big ferocious this is all going to get, and I'm excited. If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. As always, thank you. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.